My death in hardcore at level 40. And this is presumably, yeah, here's the clip. I'm the warlock. 2 team members bail, leaving the tank and I to die. Yeah, I've died at 40 in RFD. Sucks. During the pull, the mage attacked once. The hunter wasn't attacking for 20 seconds. And then I attacked 2 times. Don't think his pet got a single attack in. Then both the mage and the hunter ran out and hearthed. Also, you can see in the messages at 2 minutes that the hunter whispers to the mage, get ready to hearth. This message was sent prior to the pull. Edit to add some backstory. I wasn't in the Discord, so I don't know the entire story, but you can hear the tank and the hunter arguing in the 2.5 minute video. So I assume that was going on the entire time. I do know the hunter was being toxic from the start. He started the run by taking 1 gold from the priest because he found me, the warlock, to summon the priest to the dungeon. The priest got mad that the hunter didn't share half the gold with me and started complaining. The hunter then gave me half the gold, which I gave back to the priest because I don't charge for summons. Then the hunter started needing every gem that dropped, and after we finished the last boss, I requested that we hearth back, but the hunter said, let's farm the rest of the dungeon for BOEs, and the tank and I were telling him the trash mobs we skipped don't have a higher chance to drop BOEs, so we decided to stay and not ditch the hunter. Then the hunter pulls this shit. How old are we? How old are we? What the hell? Is this high school?
You say that like there's any greater chance here than the rest of the instance.
Well, instance mobs have a higher chance overall. So if the more mobs we kill, the higher our chance will be. It's basic.
It's just a disingenuous framing.
It's basic statistics.
Oh, it's basic statistic, dude. What? Wait, hold on. I was kind of spaced. I'm gonna replay that.
Our chance will be. It's basic.
It's just a disingenuous framing.
It's basic statistics. If you kill 1,000 mobs.
Come on up the ramp. I don't know what you're doing down there. Come on.
I'm a hunter, okay? Are you aware hunters can shoot from a distance?
Dude, the hunter's pissed. The hunter is pissed.
Jesus Christ.
The mage is not doing anything.
Christ.
The hunter isn't doing anything, and the mage is... Dude, I think they're in this together. The mage is clearly trolling. Right? Is that a troll? That's gotta be a grief.
I think this is wrong. Priest is out of mana.
The hunter hearths out and says, are we running? Bro, your hearth already finished. Oh, that's for sure a grief. That's for sure a grief.
We can barely kill one group until the mana is gone.
Does the rest of the group die? I ditched. Same lol. Oh, here we go. These are the whispers from earlier. Get ready to hearth. I think he might yeet us. So he doesn't say hearth, he just says get ready to hearth. And then he says, so the hunter is warning the mage saying get ready to hearth. There's a weak unelite pat down below. I ditched, same. Maybe the hunter and the mage are just complete noobs. Just complete noobs, and they're just not... Hold on, is the hunter and the mage, are they griefing together, or are they just completely newbie? And they're like, get ready to hearth. He might, like, they're scared that the warrior is gonna... Here's the thing, though. Who pulls this? The warrior actually pulls this, not the hunter or the mage.
Come on up the ramp. I don't know what you're doing down there. Come on.
I'm our hunter.
The warrior actually pulls this. The hunter and the mage don't pull this. The warrior does.
Okay, are you aware hunters can shoot from a distance?
Maybe they're not griefers.
Like...
The mage is just completely, like, maybe it's just the mage is completely newbie. How come they're not attacking? I don't know. Maybe they're just complete noobs.
Christ.
They're freaking out. They're choking. I don't know. Maybe they're not. The warrior pulled. The mage and the hunter are just like freaking out for no reason. They probably could have had it, and they both just leave because they were pre-sussed. Hold on, I don't think this was actually a grief. The hunter and the mage didn't pull this, so how could it have been a grief? No grief? You have to be joking? How, dude? The warrior charged in and pulled all that, and then they were pre-afraid and pre-scared, pre-sussed, and then they both hearth out because they're like, oh, this guy's getting us killed. The hunter and the hunter and the mage were afraid, so they just leave. I think they're just noobs. And they should attack. Do you know what griefing means? Griefing means intentionally trying to get other people killed. Keyword, intentionally. I think these guys were just noobs, and they could have clearly just pulled that entire pack, blizzard them down, but instead they freaked out and ran. Doesn't mean they were griefers. I think they're just noobs. That's what they did by not attacking. Keyword, intentionally. Is this thing on? Is my mic muted again? Hello? No, you can't be a noob in grief by definition. If you get someone else killed, it doesn't mean you're griefing. How is this not intentional? Because they were running away, because they were legitimately scared, because they're noobs. They were choking. What do you mean? All right, let's watch again. Here's the clip.
If you kill 1,000 mobs.
Here's the clip.
Come on up the ramp.
Hunter, I think, has his calculator out. He's talking about like, look.
If you kill 1,000 mobs.
He's like, if you kill 1,000 mobs. I think he's crunching the numbers on his TI 93.
Come on up the ramp. I don't know what you're doing down there. Come on.
I'm a hunter, okay? Are you aware hunters can shoot?
Oh, love of Christ.
I'm a hunter. Are you aware hunters can shoot? And he pulls all of those.
Like, Jesus Christ.
I think the mage... Okay, I could be wrong. But to me, the mage isn't griefing. The mage is thinking, should I pull or should I hearth? Like, should I start blizzarding or should I hearth? And he's making that choice in his head right now. Should I pull? Should I hearth? He's a noob, so it's taking him some time to think. He's like, should I do it or should I hearth? And he's like, okay, I'll do it. And then he's like, okay, this is too sus, I'm getting out. And he makes a decision, I'm getting out. He's like, that's too many mobs, I'm getting out. Clearly, they could have done it. So he just blinks and gets out. And the hunter and the mage are both typing to each other, basically saying like, yo, this warrior is a griefer. This warrior's gonna get us killed. Get ready to hearth. So they're already thinking, should I hearth or should I fight? And they makes the decision to hearth. The warrior's the one that pulled it. I will say that I don't think it's a grief. I really don't think it's a grief. I think these are two complete noobs. And the warrior pulled, and they both decide, I can't do it, I'm gonna get out. That's not a grief, the warrior pulled. It would be a grief if the hunter pulled and then hearthed. But the warrior pulled all the mobs, and the mage and the hunter were spooked, and they got out when they clearly could have killed it. That's noobish, yeah, true. Read the Reddit post, the hunter griefed. How the hell does the hunter grief if the warrior pulled it? Reddit post, the mage alone could have successfully dealt with this pull, obvious griefing. Yes, the mage could have dealt with the pull. But that's not what griefing means. Griefing means intentionally trying to get others killed. The mage looked like he was freaking out and decided to hearth. That's not griefing, that's being a noob. What the heck was the mage doing? Panic mode was all in, and you can tell you would handle the pull without issues. The damage wasn't even that big. I mean, I agree. Panic mode set in. The mage did absolutely nothing. Bad mage, what the hell? It was a bad mage. I agree there. Yep. I would have hearthed out the moment I heard any of these people who spoke and utter a sentence. Okay. Oh my gosh. Actual rats, cobalt tier. No worse than kobolds. Kobolds flee at 15%. These guys went in the full scatter mode at 90. How are are you posting this from the pop of the mage? It's actually a good question. The mage shared the video with the priest who sent the video to me. Okay. That poll would have been fine. People play way too careful and end up griefing others. Yeah, I think this is accurate. Ginger Tiger 94, I agree with you. The poll was fine, but the mage and the hunter got spooked and then just hearthed out. I understand the sentiment of getting the fuck out if you feel like your odds of survival are less than 100%. Yeah, exactly, that's what happened. But this pull was so doable, especially with one of the best classes for mob control, a Frost Mage. Worst comes to worst, you communicate with the group, use your CC to help everyone escape. But nah, these guys just dipped. I would say grief 100%, but based off how the dudes sound in a Discord, the average IQ in the call was for sure room temperature, so it's hard to say. Yeah, I kind of agree with this guy that, to me, it seems like, yeah, they could have clearly done the pull, but if, like, if you look at the whispers in the gameplay coming out from these guys, it seems like they were, like, just spooked out and decided to leave because they didn't know if they could do it or not, which, once again, does not constitute as a grief. It constitutes as being complete noobs. That was some of the shittiest gameplay I've ever seen. Think of how bad the average player is and realize half of them are worse than that. Pope Francis, probably. Oh my gosh. Post that on Discord. Feels like the hunter grief because he didn't get an immediate approval of his idea, and the mage seemed like he's doing the same because he's friends with the hunter. Not even an attempt to Nova. 2 ticks of Blizzard, no traps or anything. Yeah, these two are trouble. On the bright side, there's no way they're making it to 60, lol. It's probably true. They won't make it to 60. To me, after thinking about it more, it's like, here's what happened. They're arguing in Discord. The hunter and the mage have typed to each other, so they're like friends or pseudo friends. The warrior and the hunter are aggroing. The warrior charges in and aggroes a bunch of mobs. And then the hunter's like, oh, that's too many mobs. Fuck it, I'm out of here. And the mage sees that the hunter's running and also decides to run. Because remember, they said get ready to hearth if the warrior pulls anything shady. So the warrior pulls a big pull, which was doable, by the way. But the hunter and the mage are already like in their mind, like, I'm just out of here. I'm not even going to try. Because this warrior's sus, because they've convinced themselves that this warrior's trying to get them killed. As a fellow mage, the mage is an ass. He could have killed that pack solo. God, that honor's annoying. Yeah. Anyway, well, there it is.